Hi, I'm Joe Sanright Calendar, the author of the Happy Little Garbage Truck picture book. To get my mouth working this time of the morning, I'm here a little bit earlier than I normally would be, because I've been up this morning thinking about a lot of different things, and more importantly, starting the new year. Happy New Year, everyone! How can we encourage our children to think in a more positive way? And this goes back to a book that I was talking about by Dr. Carolyn Leaf, Turn on Your Brain. Let's see, I have it right here. Oh, switch on your brain. That's where I always get the first word, a little bit off, but it's like moving it from an off position to on. So it's switch on your brain. And I said, this book has a lot of positive encouragement for adults. And I woke up this morning, I was thinking, my book, The Happy Little Garbage Truck, was created to be an encouragement to children. And it shows that this little garbage truck, even though he has a lot of things happening in his life, in his world, he has one thing that we all have, and that's a choice. And that's pretty much what Dr. Carolyn Leaf is talking about. So, in our choices, how are we going to live our life? And especially important as we start a new year, we all have choices. So, my program, which includes a children's activity book and a teacher's guide, I was thinking that one thing I'd like to do, and I'm already formulating this, and those who contact me, I will um, share a little bit more of how you can tap into this, is creating a template for teachers to help their children, their students, develop a positive attitude. Now it's within the teacher's guide to a large extent. However, I'm going to make a pull-out sheet of 10 things that you can do to encourage positive thinking in your children. Part of the book that I focused on was literacy and social skills. And this is a huge part of social skills. And instead of dispersing it throughout the book, I'm going to just condense it down to a real quick tear out type sheet. So today, as I mentioned, we all have choices. So from this point on, I thought what we will focus on in our vlogs in the morning are ways that we can have and develop that positive mindset. And we've talked about this in the past, but now I'm more in tune with the choices that we have. So, a couple of the topics that we'll talk about in this series is choosing positive thoughts, choosing positive expectations, and choosing to see how we can impact our day in a positive way. And so this starts off with I was just thinking about how you can get into um, a, a rut. And when I took a course in Dale Carnegie, uh, one of the kind of, they had a lot of pithy sayings that we memorized and I memorized because I thought they were just so cool and so visual. But they said a rut is a grave with both ends kicked out. And so we don't want to get stuck in a rut. And so if we choose positive thoughts, it wasn't such a positive example, but if we choose positive thoughts, we don't remain in a rut. And sometimes it's our expectations that have put us in that place of negativity. Things don't work out the way we expected, and then we let that impact our day. So that's why I have those three topics that we're going to look at separately. And I'm excited about this particular focus because it just ties everything together that I've been working on in my children's educational series as well as in my life. This is the only life we have, and this is the first day you hear that saying of the rest of your life. And I heard one yoga instructor in an online course this morning. She says, "How are you going to write your day? What's the positivity that you're going to write into this day?" And I thought that was such a great term or thought to have. So, this is how we start. We start with positive thoughts, and then let's write the rest of our day in a very positive, upbeat way to help others. And in helping ourselves, we are helping others, and helping others, we're helping ourselves. So take care. Please subscribe, please share, and we'll talk later. Bye bye.